yeah, there's some people that are still on the different stream, but yeah, we'll figure it out. Hey, what's up, guys? It is Kyle with the Bolt Bros, and we are back here, baby. Let's go, baby. Yes. We are here. We're having a good time so far. I'm trying to catch up. My for whatever reason, the software here wasn't allowing me to set up my stream with the scheduled situation. So, sorry about that, guys. I know a lot of people are going to start trickling in from they were waiting at the other room. So now we're hanging out. And yes, I am in Madden right now because I got the stream set up. Like, yeah, we will be playing Madden tonight to watch to figure out if we can get to the Super Bowl with the team that we built. We do it kind of slowly, according to the way that a lot of other people like to do it. Yeah, we're having a good time tonight, though, for sure. But we're also going to talk about, so you don't just think that that's all we're going to do. But we're also going to talk about the free agency, and we're going to discuss who's winning the current free agency, and we'll talk a little bit about the power rankings for the show as well. So, so we'll have a good time. We'll have a good chat. We'll have a chillax, get yourself a drink, and we'll have a bit of a discussion. Because also, guys, guess what? It is the opening day of MLB, so let's freaking go, guys. So, to all you Padres fans out there, congrats on the first win. To the Angels fans out there, I'm sorry you guys got smoked by the White Sox. Hopefully, next day will be better. And the Dodgers are currently playing the Detroit Lions, and I'm keeping an eye on that too. So we'll chit chat a little bit about that right now. But it's in the seventh inning stretch right now, so we'll have a good little time. And like I said, so. Anyways, guys, so I'm going to hit that intro button, and I want to try and set up a few things while it's going on. So stick with us, guys. So Bolt Bros, let's go.
What's up, Pyramid, man? You watching the Bolt Bros podcast. Stay tuned.
Shout out blue dreams, stadium lights gleam. Bolt Bros on the beat, lead stream. Chargers rocking speeds, Sonic Supreme. From the podcast to the field, we're a team. Charged up, Bolt Bros on the night. LA Thunder in electric delight. Bolts in the battle, sparking bright. Charged up, ride the lightning, feel the fright.
All right, guys, I didn't quite finish all the setup over there, but yeah. That's what we're doing tonight. Well, tonight we're going to talk about who's winning the free agency for the 2025 season. We're going to talk about power rankings a little bit, but then we're going to get into the Madden game that we've been kind of keeping up with and stuff like that. So we'll have a good time. Like I said, we'll just chit chat and whatever. We'll talk a little bit about baseball. We got it's kind of interesting, by the way, when it comes to baseball stuff for the Chargers. So. Sorry, I can't even collect my thoughts for a second. Us bros, we talked about it long and hard about discussing if we wanted to actually talk about baseball as well on this channel. And the reality is we ultimately decided no, we really shouldn't talk about baseball on this channel. And the main reason is why is because the fact is the Chargers fan base is split between 3 different teams. And so if we do that, we split our own audience by talking about baseball in general. Like, sure, even our own brothers, like me and the brothers, so I'm more of a Dodgers fan now. My brothers are Padres fans. Well, it would be good if one of us was also an Angels fan, but we don't have that. So that way we can just talk smack to each other about, all 3 of those teams or something like that, But at the end of the day, it's like, you know what? It splits our fan base up a little bit more, because we've seen a couple people already talk about how, the Padres this, Angels this, Dodgers this, So if people in the chat have gotten mad at each other because of that. So it's like, you know what? No, we just sticking with the Chargers because that is the only true Southern California team. They were born in L.A., they grew up in San Diego, and now they're back in L.A., to make a thing happen. So they shouldn't be called the Los Angeles Chargers. They should be called the Southern California Chargers. That's what I think. SCC. That's what I think right there, So they should just claim the entire territory, because the fact is that they are the only team that has been there and stayed there, because the freaking Raiders came and gone, the Rams came and gone, and so and return, go back and forth and stuff like that, So they just move around too much, So yeah, the Chargers is OG SoCal. That's what's up, man. Yep. Yes. So Bolt Bros in the house. Let's see. All right, yeah. So let me just say, Miguel, welcome to the chat. White Dip Bolt Deadpool's up here. We got Jim Harbaugh, of course, up in the chat. Let's go. Hey, my super sister's up in the chat too. What's up, Anna? Yeah, baby. What's up? What's up? Yes, sir. White Bolt Deadpool says, I'm biased because I can't stand baseball. Sorry, not sorry. Well, here's the thing too, though. To be honest, I'm not a huge baseball fan either. Like, I'm 100% mostly just football. I don't care about basketball, baseball, hockey, whatever, pickleball, like my brothers always talk about it, tennis, golf, none of that. It's just like, at the same side, I do care about the Olympics a lot. I really love the Olympics a ton. Heck, I mean, I'm here's the funny thing. Fun fact for you guys, just so you know. I am the only brother that has played a sport for a school. That's right. I'm the only brother that has played a sport for a school. It was only swimming, though. I admit it was competitive swimming. But they never played competitive sports for a school. I mean, of course, they're way more athletic than I am. Granted, because they play stuff still to this day. Like, I mean, James obviously plays pickleball. He does skateboarding as well a lot. And Andy, of course, he's in those. Was it the I guess the rec leagues, a recreational league of softball, and he also does tournaments for pickleball and stuff like that. But he never played for a school. I did. That's right. I did it in high school and college. So there you go. I never got a Leatherman, though. Or Letterman. I never got that Letterman jacket. Yeah. You should cover women's bikinis basketball in Russia. That'd be funny. Wait. Is that a thing? Women's bikini basketball? And like, that's a thing? Bro, hey. Let me put some bets up on that, man. I might have to throw that up on my Underdogs or my Sleeper app and start making some bets. Shoot, hey, that might be something that we do in the late nights or something like that. Yeah, that's awesome. All right, guys. So yeah, we're here, but baseball is here, and then honestly, like no matter what, it's just fun to have sports here. Because I know a lot of people are passionate about it, especially our San Diego fans. They're very passionate about the Padres because that's the only team that they got there that's pro level, essentially. Sure that they have Arena Football League. They have the San Diego Football Club as well now. So that'd be fan-freaking-tastic. So there's stuff going on, So yeah. So we good. But that's all right. At least they are not like Oakland, where they lost every single team in their city. They lost the basketball team, the baseball team, and now they're the football team, and now their baseball team. Yeah, so they're all mostly going to Vegas and stuff like that. So except for the Warriors, they're sticking around there. But but good riddance. Like honestly, I have no love for Oakland. That's like one city I will never set foot in, no matter what. I don't freaking care. I don't like that city. Like, I haven't liked that city ever since, obviously being a Chargers fan. I just can't. I just can't go up there. I don't want to. I have no desire to go to Oakland ever in my life, and nothing's ever gonna bring me there either. So. That's it. That's the facts. So, Not happening. Not happening. So, yeah. It's like, dang. Okay, so I might have to look it up there, White Bull Deadpool. Shoot, man. That's crazy. I've been mind blown on that one. There used to be a women's lingerie football league. Yes, there was. Yes, there was. Was it the Powder Puff League or something like that? Yeah, it's all good. Yeah, indoor football league. I thought it was arena. But yeah, indoor football league. Yeah, so it's like that's pretty good. Hey, what's up, Dark Hispanic? How you doing, man? It's good to see you. Yeah, so okay, let's chat a little bit though too. So let's get into what we are talking about here. I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about who's actually winning this free agency right now. Like if we're 2 weeks into it now, I think we can kind of like ascertain a little bit of it. So and the reason why I bring this up is because the fact is, I was just watching this yesterday on NFL Network, and they're talking about how like the teams historically that have spent the most money in free agency guarantee themselves getting at least 3 more wins for the season, like on average. So that's pretty impressive. So what teams have done that so far? I would say the Bears. The Bears. I would say the Patriots. I would say the Vikings. So they're definitely getting themselves up there though, So, and where I think that's a really massive, why that's important is because let's think about this: the Bears they didn't get too far that last year either, The Patriots didn't get far either, But the Vikings they got far. They got into the playoffs itself. So I think that if that statistic is real, then the Vikings may be building their Super Bowl run for the first time ever. Well, not for wait, have they been? I think they've been to the Super Bowl, but they might be taking themselves to the Super Bowl this next year. I think it could be the Vikings for the NFC, 100%. I really do, because they're spending money left and right, man. They're throwing their money. So let's just think about what they did. The Vikings, so I got some notes over here for it. Yeah, so they spent over that's a lot of money. $245 million to support their young quarterback, J.J. McCarthy, of course. Some of the key signings were Will Fries. We wanted him. Ryan Kelly. I got him on Madden. I wanted him. They got another defensive addition, Jonathan Allen, crazy. So they have really big players right there, They have they were already like coach of the year last year. But now they have free agencies, like they're positioning themselves as like the top team in free agency right now, But it all depends really still on J.J. McCarthy. Is he going to be able to take the team to the next level? So I don't know. Is he going to be able to win some playoff games? That's a big thing. And so let's go into that too. It's like, so I really do think that maybe, but okay, but let's get into the Chargers though for a second though. Obviously, I don't think the Chargers are being very quiet in the free agency, and that's not a bad thing. So you look at it. I mean, obviously the Vikings went they're 14-3 last year. That's huge. So could they go undefeated next year? Yes, of course it's possible. I don't know, but if I was them, I would be hoping that those 3 extra wins that they get are in the playoffs, not in the regular season. Stay 14-3, but get those extra wins in the playoffs. That's more important, because at 14-3, you have a chance of getting that week 1 bye, and then guess what? Divisional round, championship or conference round, Super Bowl. Sorry, I don't know why. I don't know what that is. That's 3 more wins right there. If they got those 3 wins, they're in. They done. They got it. They're a champion team for the first time in their franchise history. So that could be it. That could really be what they do. And they could be setting themselves up for it. And that would be fantastic. I would love to see the Vikings win. Unless, of course, the Chargers are playing against them. There ain't no way. Ain't no way I'm rooting for the Vikings. Hell no. So, but I'm saying this. Okay, so, like I said, the Chargers have been very, very quiet in this free agency. You know, like, I mean, we all wanted these big, splashy, moves. We wanted that wide receiver. We wanted the centers. We wanted the edge. Yes, I'm slapping him. I'm slapping him in the butt. That's right. So we wanted something big, but did we get it? No, we did not. We didn't get nothing. We didn't get that. We didn't get the big names to show up here. In fact, I don't know if you guys saw, but some defensive lineman on the Steelers claims that he was the reason why DK Metcalf did not go to the Chargers. So for whatever reason, he thinks in his head that he's the reason that DK went to the Steelers. Like he called him up personally and said, "Hey man, F the Chargers. Come over to the Steelers, man. We need you over here, man. Man. Hey man." Stuff like that. Like I've seen that. I've had a cameo before, like in literally all he said man like 15 times, and it was really funny. Anyways, so I don't. I'm calling cap on that, of course, no matter what. I mean, because like there ain't no way that some guys just gonna call DK Metcalf, mid, negotiations and just pull him over to the freaking Steelers. Like maybe they're really, really good friends, but I don't know. I can't see it. It's like, dude. And honestly, the Steelers have been pretty much a downhill beast right now. Like they're on a massive decline. Like they've been on a decline ever since the first Super Bowl win under Mike Tomlin. After that, it's just kind of yes, they make the playoffs every single year, but they don't go far after that. So okay, but I digress. Like I said, we all wanted those big splashy names in the Chargers, but we didn't get any of those. So. But yes, it's great that we got Mike Williams back. It's great that we got Denzel Perryman back. Because we kind of holding on with dear life to the San Diego OGs of the players and stuff like that. But obviously picking up Najee Harris is a bigger deal than a lot of people give it credit for. Because he's been a consistent player. For a long time. No, he's not a great player for fantasy wise purposes, because he doesn't get like a ton of touchdowns. I don't think he's gotten double digit touchdowns in a single year. No, I think he may have. He may have like one or two reception touchdowns, but rushing touchdowns, he's always been under 10. But 1,000 yards is great. If you just get those 1,000 yards every single whatever time, that's fantastic. I think that'll be great, and I think we have a chance with him getting way more than 1,000 yards under Jim Harbaugh. I think we'll probably get 1,200, maybe to 1,400 yards with him on under Jim Harbaugh, because I believe that obviously we're on a run first offense now. Like maybe not run first, but we're gonna just ground and pound. You know how it is. We're gonna be up on that field, just doing this all day long, baby. That's it. That's all. That's all, baby. And that's what I'm talking about. So we're gonna be good with Najee Harris, and I think a lot of people are sleeping on it. Because everyone is just like, oh, you will. I do admit. One thing that we've learned so far doing this show is that so many fans, ourselves included, we're more fans than anything. So yeah, we like to have fun. We like to talk about the Chargers and stuff like that, But I really do believe that the Chargers fans get very much tunnel vision. We want this person and no person only, no other person. And that's it. And our decision is the right decision. Forget about what you guys are doing as a coaching staff, whatever like that. And that's honestly the wrong mentality that we all as fans need to we need to run away from that. We need to look. It's not at the end of the day. It's not our decision, and it is their choices. They are the ones at the table. They are the ones making these tough choices. So we need to let them cook. Period. We need to let Joe Ortiz, Jim Harbaugh cook. Period. Sure, we can have opinions on it. We can say things we want. We can speak our minds into the ether. But just know this. They ain't paying attention to us, They really aren't. So, hey, Athir Kadir's up in the house. Let's go, baby. Hey, what's up, man? Hey, what's up, Betty? How you doing? Yeah. Is there another show going on right now? Guilty as charged going on? Oh, sorry. But yeah, we're just having a good chat here right now. We're talking about the winners and losers, I guess, of the thing. But like I said though, but Jim Harbaugh Burner's right though, So the Chargers have been quiet, and it's not been a bad thing. Like retaining Khalil Mack was on another 1-year deal. Re-getting Mike Williams was good. Obviously, we let Poona Ford go, which was kind of a massive jab to the heart, But keeping Tier Tart, signing Deshaun Hand, Naquan Jones, all these players. Like it's like, look, these are pretty good players. Like let's not forget that. Like they are good veterans. They got the juice. They still got juice left in them. They still got gas in the tank. So I think honestly, like these were amazing moves, guys, because it builds so much depth for us. And honestly, I've been saying it for years. Ever since we started this show. Ever since Tom Telesco did his freaking BS with all those 5 players, we spent half of our budget for 5 players, which, don't get me wrong, they're great players and stuff like that, But I've always said, it's like, look, I'd rather get 3 players at $10 million a year than 1 player at 30, That just, it makes, the math checks out. We have 53 freaking slots to fill on the team. And so, while I'm ranting about this, there's a thing on Over the Cap that I want to see, where it shows the contract structures for each team, and it kind of puts like, these are all tier 1 contracts, tier 2, tier 3, tier 4, and 5, and I think up to 5, and I don't know where. I'm not 100% sure where it is. I may have. Oh, here it is. Restructure potential contracts table. This might be it. No, that's not it. Hey, there, my man. How are you? Oh, hey, you got a super chat up in here already. What's up? Okay, let me just get to that. Your thought real quick. It says my AFC predictions are. Chargers 14-3, Bills 12-5, Ravens 12-5, Colts 11-6, Wild Card Chiefs 12-5, Texans 10-7, Miami 10-7. We beat the Ravens in the AFC Championship game on our way to San Francisco. Let's go, baby! Hey, dude. All right, I like that. I really like that a lot, man. That's amazing. I would love to see Chargers at 14-3. And this could be the year that the Chargers do take the AFC West away from the Chiefs finally for the first time in 2012? When was the last time that the Chargers won the Super Bowl? Or not won the Super Bowl, won the division. It's been a while. It's been way too long, that's for sure. Yeah, but transaction sale. Yeah, so I mean that'd be fantastic. I would love to see that kind of of year for sure, man. Oh man, I would be so stoked to see that, man. Gosh dang it, I'm really just trying to figure out your contracts here. Hang on a second. I'm trying to figure this out here. Cash flows. Wait, maybe this is it here. Let's check this out here. No, that's just all. Dang it. All right, I'm gonna have to find that out later. But there's a really good thing. Cap calculator contract. Okay, maybe. Let's try here. No, that's not it. Maybe it was a different. Maybe it wasn't this site. Maybe it was a different one. I don't know. But okay. So, but what I'm saying is that I'm looking at trying to. There's something in there where it shows how many contracts they have that are like tier 1, tier 2, tier 3, whatever. So in my book, I feel like if you stack the box in the tier 2 category, you're getting very good players, and you'll have tier 1 contracts out there. You'll have the quarterback and probably like the left tackle and maybe one, at most like 1 to, I would say, 3 players in that tier 1 category, and then you have then you have a large amount of people in that tier 2, and then you have those tier 3s, a couple, and then tier 4s, small amounts there, so so your biggest two are going to be the tier 2, tier 3 contracts, and then tier 4 and maybe some 5, for practice squad people and stuff like that, but the hope is for your team, you're going to have at least like 20 players in that tier 2. I don't even know if that's possible, tier 2, tier 3 group, maybe 30 players in that group, so that way you can actually have good depth. And that's the biggest thing that we've lacked in our team for years, because player goes down, we have nobody good to back him up, like we had Chris Rumpf for years to back up Joey Bosa, and he was just kind of a bust. I mean, sure, the expectations for him were not that high because he was a round 4 draft pick, but like I said, guys, I am working on a video where I want to talk to people, or talk to you guys, about the draft and about the odds of getting good players and stuff like that, So it's kind of a spoiler alert. Some of the research that I've done, I've determined that truth is the draft is pretty much a crapshoot, and so there is a little bit of a piece of me where my brothers are kind of doing stuff like with the cards and stuff like that. In order to build a good team, you got to adapt the idea behind getting good cards, good sports cards. And this is what I mean. If you want those really good cards, the ones that are worth like thousands of dollars or stuff like that, just buy the card. Don't gamble on the box, on the cases, on the breaks, on the packs and stuff like that. You want just to buy the card. And this is kind of like how the Rams have done it, Instead of gambling on the draft, they're just like, nope, we're just going to take some veterans here. We're going to take that one here, take that one here, and F them draft picks, Get rid of the first, second, third round draft picks, because that's what a lot of teams want. Okay, fine. You want a first round draft pick? Okay, give me Joey Bosa. You want a first round draft pick? All right. How about for the next year? How about you give me I don't know, Cooper DeJohn. I don't know, like just throwing the name out there. Just popped in my head. Give me Puka Nacua. He's not worth a first round draft pick by any means. But I'm just saying, so if you really want something, you buy that thing. You don't gamble for that thing. Sure, it's exciting to be able to say that, yeah, you drafted Antonio Gates. He was an undrafted player, and we got him, and he's a Hall of Fame player. It's amazing. That's freaking awesome. That we love those stories and stuff like that, But if you want to win the Super Bowl, you don't gamble. You got to go all in on the players and the team that you want, as opposed to risking it for something that you think is good but doesn't necessarily mean that it's good, So that's just it. That's what I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. So yeah. So he was just found guilty as charged by. Yeah, that's what's up. So, and yes, but you're right though, Darth Panic. They are definitely going to be banking on the draft this year. because we got 10 draft picks, and that's crazy. But maybe they're going to be using some of those picks for draft capital. Be like, okay, you can make some trades here and there. Maybe we can get some. Maybe we can still get some people from other teams because of our draft capital. We can. All right, well, we have 4 picks in the 6th round, 3 or something like that. Say, hey, Eddie, welcome getting off work. So, White Bull Deadpool says, I think Mike Dubb is a sleepy but dangerous weapon for Herb. He gonna have 1,000 yards season and north of 20. Dang, dude, 20 touchies. That'd be amazing, dude. Let's freaking go. I like that. I mean, but you're right though. I think him and Herb's are gonna have a great connection. I think that it's gonna feel differently for Mike Williams too, because he knows he's gonna be the guy this time for the first time in his career with the Chargers and probably with even any other team. He's the guy now. We know that he's going to be the one that Justin Herbert's going to want to throw to. Not only him, but, of course, him and Ladd McConkey, they're going to be the clutch freaking guys. I hope we can get both of them up to 1,000 yards. That'd be freaking phenomenal. And then maybe, I don't know, maybe Quentin Johnson can finally catch, and maybe he can contribute a little bit more too, So, yeah. But, yeah, so, like I said, so... But that's kind of my thoughts, So, it's, like I said, a little teaser for you on my draft video that I'm kind of working on. So I did shoot some stuff. I shot some footage. I don't know how well it's going to turn out, but if it, I may do some reshoots and just kind of record some more stuff here and there, So, but we'll find out. Yeah. So, anyways, so honestly, at this point though, too, I will say I feel like the Chargers in the free agency they're definitely not the winners of this free agency because they didn't do big enough moves. But again though, I think we're kind of flying under the radar intentionally right now, and so that's kind of why what we're doing okay because of that, So. But as far as winning this draft right now, I gotta go. I mean, there's other teams that are doing good. New England Patriots, they did a lot too. They made some big moves, but I don't see them improving enough that they're gonna take that division away from the Bills by any means. They may squeak into the wild card, but probably not. Maybe they got another year to build there, The Seahawks or whatever like that, they lost a lot of weapons too. Yeah, but they did make some big moves and stuff too. But they, because they got Cooper Kupp now after losing DK Metcalf. They lost their quarterback. They lost a couple of different things. They have a lot going on. I think they're going back into the black hole, into the abyss. And the Bears are another big team. So they may actually end up having a big boost next year as well. We might see them advance into the playoffs or whatever like that, But for me and my money, though, I do think that the Vikings have made the biggest improvement. So I do think that the Vikings are currently winning the offseason right now by a long shot, So like I said, for those other reasons that I mentioned before. So, but okay, so let's just chat about power rankings a little bit now. So obviously there's a whole bunch of teams out there. Obviously clearly the Eagles are number 1. And Chiefs are number 2. Super Bowl champ, teams, whatever. They get their pass up there. Lions, of course, and then Lions, Ravens, Buffalo Bills. Those are all going to be up there for because of the AFC teams and all that stuff. So, but where do the Chargers land right now? And I'm gonna say, oh yeah, Commanders too. That's right, yeah. You can't forget about the Commanders. The Commandos, going commando. Yeah, I'm saying. But so what I'm saying too is I believe that the pundits, the analysts, are wrong about the Chargers. They're putting them at 11 and 12 on the power rankings, and I think that's a big no. That's a big miss. That's huge. That's not correct at all. But I would say with the team with the improvements that the team has made, what they're doing in this offseason so far, and how likely good they're going to do for the draft. Because let's be honest, guys, they had an awesome draft last year. So I think actually that they're going to have a good draft this year too. Naturally, as a biased fan, of course, but I think actually the Chargers are a 9. I think we are actually at a 9 in the power rankings. I would say maybe I could do edge on 10. Maybe we'll do another video at some point, and kind of like do our own little power rankings thing. I think it would be kind of fun actually to do. Maybe we like sit, we actually have our own board, power rankings board, and we could chat about that a little bit. I'm considering it, but that could be interesting, So, truth is, yeah, and White Bull Deadpool, I do not think that Zeke is actually going to stay on the team. I just not 100% sure. Oh, man, Jim Harbaugh, I love you too, man. Yes, sir. That's right. That's right, man. Hey, let's have a good time. Saying. But yeah, so let's just think about this. So like we should be about a 9 right now. Honestly, because here's the fact is that like we are going to win a playoff game this year. I 100% believe that. I could bet money on that probably, and maybe that could be the bet that I make with the I don't know, because Athir, he believes in it too though. So I guess I'll say this, like maybe, I don't know, maybe I would have to make a bet with somebody else, like a different channel or something like that, just make a bet that the Chargers are gonna go, like I'm gonna do another bet for year on the MGM app or something like that, for the year, because I want to see what they're actually saying our over and under is for the thing. I bet you it's going to be higher than 8 or higher than 9 or whatever that they had last year. So it's going to be good. So it'll be good. But like I said, the Chargers are definitely winning a playoff game this year. I agree with Athir. I think we can make it all the way to the AFC Championship, but it's a tough hurdle to climb though, for sure. The AFC is such a strong and consistently good group of teams that get into the playoffs. The NFC, it's really up in the air. They have had so many different teams in the playoffs and different quarterbacks and different systems or whatever like that. It's wild. It's wild. But every year for the AFC, you're gonna see the Steelers, you're gonna see the Chiefs, you're gonna see the Ravens, you're gonna see the Bills, you're gonna see, I would say, the Chargers. I hope so. And then there's probably only like 2 teams that are kind of fluctuate. I would say, Jaguars, Texans, Colts a little bit, So Colts not so much right now, But I'm saying, those teams are such a gauntlet, and they were always consistently good. There's always a consistently amazing team. Now, does that speak that the AFC is just not competitive enough? Or does that speak that, that just those teams are just juggernauts? We have just juggernaut-built dynasty teams in the AFC versus the NFC. I don't know. What do you guys think? Okay, it's top of the 9th right now, by the way. Dodgers are now, looks like they're winning, but the Detroit has a chance to start getting stuff back, So Dodgers, you got to hold us down, or else this is over. They got 2 outs, so yeah, this is almost it though. They got 2 outs and they got two men on, so let's keep it up here. Anyways, just look at it though. Looking at what the team's done. Obviously, Justin Herbert's still top. He's a top 10 quarterback no matter what. I think he's a top 5 easily. He can be, but he may be falling out of the top 5, I would say, just because he hasn't won a playoff game yet. Granted, Jalen Hurts, in that he's been the one that has consistently made the playoffs, and actually he's won a Super Bowl first in that draft class. Joe Burrow got all the way there super fast too, but Justin Herbert, he's definitely a top 10 quarterback. I do believe he is. In order for him to get into the top 5, he needs to win a playoff game in my book, though. So I don't know about you guys, but because of Jim Harbaugh, that's what extends us higher. Because he's a winning coach, and he's going to be able to find ways to win those games, and that's all I know. And the defense has always been good, and with Jesse Minter still as our defensive coordinator, our defense is going to be fire. Now we got some good weapons for Justin Herbert, I feel like. We have the offense now, I think. But I think our biggest crutch going into this year would be our offensive line, but I think we fixed that with our last 2 pickups, where we got Becton and our other center. So we have 2 great centers, maybe 3 if Zion Johnson actually does well, But of course, at the same side, losing Poona Ford, losing Joey Bosa, that does make us a little bit weak, So, like I said, I 100%, I'm on the higher end on what this ranking is. So I would say 9th overall is where the Chargers should sit in the power rankings, So, but the biggest thing is though too is that, the Chargers need to actually use Justin Herbert to get better, So yeah. Who's he behind? Well, let's just say, obviously Patrick Mahomes. I think he's behind Jalen Hurts. He's behind, homeboy, Bills quarterback. I don't know. Joe Burrow was the leading passer, in the league. So I don't know, man. It's just maybe, like I said, maybe I should kind of put some other people out there, But I just sometimes, like I'm saying, the biggest thing knock that I have against Justin Herbert is that he hasn't won playoff games. I know that's okay. There you go. The Dodgers closed out the game. The Dodgers just won their first game at the stadium there. So they are not. Wait, hang on. It's saying 2-0. Actually, I guess they did have a game earlier. So yeah. Well, there you go. There it is, guys. So the Dodgers have won their game against the Detroit Lions, and that is a wrap, baby. So, I don't know, guys. Look, I'm probably way off on all this stuff, but at the same side, it's he's not top 5 at least, But I do admit I love Justin Herbert. Don't get me wrong. You think he's top 5? Well, look, he hasn't won playoff games. We haven't done it, It's kind of weird because he's let's talk about those 2 playoff games for real quick, Jaguars game. He was absolutely lights out the first half of the game. Didn't show up at all the second half. We could only score a field goal. Nothing happened, If he just scored one more touchdown in the second half, the game was ours. Bottom line, And let's look at the Houston game. Of course, we can say that he didn't have weapons for that game or whatever, and so, but we've been able to score in most of those games. Our defense was actually doing their job, but I feel like after a while they just kind of lost motivation. Their morale was down because our offense couldn't, when they were on the field, they couldn't score. So that's just it. I personally, I can't put him on the top 5. He might be sitting at 6 or 7 in my book, whatever like that right now in my head. But I want to see, he's got to win a playoff game. That's just bottom line, man. This team needs to get him there and get him all the way up to the top. And I don't know if that's always going to be the correct, or I don't know if he's going to have that system in place to be able to obviously outpass, Burrow or anything like that, because he's under Greg Roman, so I'm not basing it off all that. I'm basing it off of wins, and I'm basing it off of having that mentality to close out the games too. And let's be honest too, guys, he struggled in that last, 2-minute drill, like 5 minutes, left in the game on the line. He's struggled in that a lot. I think he's actually under 500 on that situation, and is that on him or is that on the coaches? Like, you guys tell me. But yeah, that's just it, man. I do trust the process, Miguel. Don't worry. Hey, Grandizer, man, what's up, man? Kyle, he always has weapons. He didn't use them correctly. Maybe, I'm not sure. So 1, 2, 3. Justin Herbert, please win a playoff game in 2025, please. That's right. Prescott is to 10. Yeah, I could see Dak Prescott. Well, here's the thing though with Dak Prescott. I mean, he's I don't know. I mean, he's a lights out regular season player though. Don't get me wrong. He's amazing. And that's just it. I guess week 1 in Brazil is going to be Chargers on the home team, and they play with the Dolphins. Ooh, the Dolphins, huh? Interesting. Yeah, I think it's going to be a divisional game. I think it's going to be Chiefs. I think, yeah. But he hasn't had weapons of defense the other top 5 quarterbacks had. Yeah, maybe. You never know. I don't know. I mean, he's been a top 5 for a while, though. Yeah, because he had Mike Williams, he had Keenan Allen and stuff like that, But I don't know. Anyways, guys. Okay, well, so that's kind of where it sits. Chargers are actually ranked 9 in the power rankings, I believe. And I would say that, Justin Herbert, he has more to prove. Honestly, I'm going to be very pissed off if he does not win. If this team does not win a playoff game next year, I'm going to be very pissed. I'm going to go silent on social media for a while when that happens. I really do think. I'm just y'all. Yeah, I mean, I'll be on YouTube or whatever like that. Maybe, I'll be silent on YouTube for a while too. I think so. There's no way. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to, because at that point I will just be. I would need to do some meditating. I'm gonna have to go out into the forest a little bit, and just kind of gather my thoughts, collect my thoughts. Maybe just do some hiking. Just really just look out at the horizon, look out at the all the houses underneath, whatever, and really, really consider some stuff. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Anyways. Yeah. We don't like Silent Kyle. We like Happy Bolt Bro Kyle. That's right. That's right, Miguel. I appreciate that. Yeah. Anyways, okay, so let's get into the game. Let's time to play the game. Okay. It's time to play the game. Yeah.
Bolt Bros.
All right, guys. We back. So let's just get into this a little bit. I live in a mountain. I live near a mountain. And there's definitely forest areas and stuff like that, So, all right. So let's do a little bit of a chit chat, So right now we're sitting at 2-2 for the season. I don't know why, but the Raiders are sitting at 4-0. That is not happening. And you guys, as you guys know, I am not good at necessarily playing this game myself. So that's why I'm just using the simulation and stuff like that, Yeah. The man with no eyes. I got eyes. My friends. I just like to use the shades because it's the camera, the lights are really bright in my face and stuff like that, So yeah. But who is that guy? There is a guy on TikTok that does that, right? Though he has no eyes, or people think it's a filter or something like that. Do you feel confident you know your team? Yes, dang right I'm confident. Yeah. What's up, Lane? How you doing, though, man? If you had to look into the future, how many wins do you think? Yeah. I'll go 10, 11. Yes, sir. That's not very optimistic, but it's probably realistic based on your record. That's for sure. Can you go live in your forest? Maybe I will. Maybe I will go live. Yeah. Yeah. I might. I just might go live. The man with beautiful eyes. No bug eyes here. That's right. All right. See, we're gonna play against the Chiefs this week, man. The man with no chest hair. Nope. I definitely have chest hair. I definitely do. It's probably more information than you want to know, but yeah. Okay, so let's do that. Let's have some fun with all this stuff here. So look at that. So currently this year, Patrick Mahomes is really I don't know, he's not that great in the deep pass. I don't really want him to protect that deep pass here. And let's go. I want to. Like, honestly, the short game is where, like, I think it always has the biggest problem, though, you know? Well, maybe mid. Let's go mid. Yeah, let's cover the mid here. That'd be good. All right, so then what we are going to do is, are we going to go deep? No, let's go short. I say let's stick with the short game here, maybe. Uh-huh. Blocker blitz awareness. Yeah, I'm gonna go short. We're gonna stick with a short game. There you go. So let's do a little warm up here. You know what I'm saying? Let's do a little bit here. The man with charger eyes. It's okay. The light brother has eyes as well. Yeah. Okay, so we'll just do a little bit of this kind of stuff. Honestly, I'm terrible at those wide receiver things. Let's just do this a little bit. I'm not good at this either, but let's just have a little fun time. I may actually just start just doing the auto practice things, because this, like, you know, obviously it's not super fun to watch this part of it, you know, but maybe I'll get good at it. You know, but once Derwin James shows up, that's when I have a hard time with this stuff here. Ooh, ha. Ooh. Ah, see, that's what I figure out. You're good. Just do something. Yeah. See, I don't know. Honestly, I'm just terrible at that kind of stuff, you know. So, yeah, we'll do stuff, you know. But like I said, like when we actually play the game, I'm so terrible at it, you know. Like so. You know, y'all get to laugh at me all the time when I do the play the actual games and stuff like that, you know. But yeah, these trench battles are pretty easy. That's why I like to do them. So we actually get some more points to train up our guys, you know. So yeah, I could probably actually change who I'm doing. Actually, I'll do that for the third one actually, because this one's a little. I want to try and do like a running back thing. Booyah! The Chiefs are 1-3. Yeah, that's awesome, dude. There you go. There you go, baby. There you go, baby. Booyah! Take him out. Okay, I got the goal. Got the goal. Let's go. Okay, I think I can change. Let me see if I can change the third person, because it would be more fun if I can do another. Okay, change focus player here. Justin Herbert, Khalil Mack, Jeremiah Owusu, no, Scotty Matlock, Joe Alt, Junior Colson, maybe. Oh, that's a linebacker, isn't it? So should I do something with Ladidi McConkey? No. Maybe. Yeah. So we got Alvin Kamara, Deion Henley, Cameron Dicker, Micah Hyde, J.K. Scott, Dobbins. So yeah, we kept Dobbins in our thing here. Maybe I should do something. Yeah, you know what? I should probably do something with Thule. Get him up a little bit, huh? Well, but then it's the same thing. You know what? Let's do J.K. Dobbins. I'm gonna do some stuff with him. I think that'd be fun. Where'd it go? Or Junior Colson, boost him up a lot more, you know. Where's J.K. Dobbins? Where'd he go? JK Dobbins. Yeah, there you go. All right, let's do a mini game. My kids smoke me on every game, so I quit. I'm good in real life crap though. Yeah, honestly, I'm horrible at, like I said, at these games. Oh, okay, here we go. All right, this could be fun. Let's do some rushing attack stuff here. Hey, I gotta go cook dinner, brother. Okay, have fun, White Bull Deadpool. Make some good dinner. Okay, let's do it. With the burners. There you go. Okay, here we go. Ah, shoot. Get that lead block. Got that lead block. Let's go. Okay. Get that lead block. Get that lead block. There you go. Sprinting. Let's go. See, I'm decent at the run game. There you go. Hey, slow feet don't eat. Slow feet don't eat, baby. There you go. Here we go. Get that block. Get that block. Yeah. Ah, shoot. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Get that block. Get that block. Here you go. There you go. Nice. Okay. All right. Let's get that. Come on, 99. Come on, 99. Ooh. Hit that burners. Let's go. Get right up the middle. Here we go. Going to the edge. Going to the edge. Let's go. Okay, here we go. Burners. Put the burners on. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Nice. We need, okay, so we need a tight end, we need a receiver, and a running back. Yeah, for sure. There you go. Yep, there it is. There you go, there you go, there you go. All the way, all the way. Ah. Should make that into a shirt. Slow feet don't eat. Oh, we should. Yeah, that'd be good. Yeah, we should definitely do that when, yeah. I'm going to talk to Andrew, and kind of get some ideas. Ah! Oh, it looks like I already got gold, though, so okay. There you go, there you go. Let's go. Let's see if I can get one more, one more. There you go, that's it, that's it, that's it. Hey, boom! Nice, 102,000 points. Let's go. Where's my freaking my air horns for that one? Let's go. I wish we can get bonus points, but we don't. Yeah, we do Madden as well. It's not like a big thing with us, or whatever, but we sit there and chat about some stuff, you know, here and there. But yeah, it's not like, you know, a big part of our channel, but like I do this and have a little fun. Currently, we're doing a Madden run for the hang on. Yeah, we're doing a Madden run for like the 2025 season to see if like the team that we build could actually win the Super Bowl. I don't actually play it directly. I kind of just do the simulation and stuff like that. You know, I may step in for the goal line situations. I like doing those runs or something like that, you know, because I obviously, as you see, I'm good at the run game, but not as a pass, you know. So yeah. But yeah, so we have a good time here, you know. We do. So okay, so practice is done. Let's upgrade some players real quick because we got the Chiefs week, baby. We got Chiefs. So we're gonna struggle. Might be a bit of a struggle bus, you know, with this game, you know. So currently 2-2 in the season. So we lost to some stupid teams. I don't know what's going on, you know. So yeah. But yeah, so we'll figure out. Let me do some little staff real quick and kind of give our team a little bit of a boost. Let's do the defense. I need to see if I can get the defense a little bit higher here. Boost strength of the free and strong straight safeties. The speed there. What do I need here? What's this? Boost play recognition of quarterbacks. Oh yeah, that's good. That'd be good. Yes, let's do that. Yeah. All right. Yeah, I want our defense to kind of understand what's going on a little bit more, so that'll be good. Defensive backs, baby. All right, so let's do this one. Let's get in here. We'll like I said, we'll do play the moment. I only if anything might pick up the sticks in the fourth quarter, maybe in the half. I don't know. We'll see. But this is kind of what we do here on this channel. So, but this year we are an 87 overall versus the Chiefs 89 overall. So let's make it freaking happen, baby. Let's go. That's right. Defense, baby. Defense wins championships. You know what I'm saying?
It's week 5 of the National Football
All right,
League,
week
and we've got
5.
some history in this
Again,
battle
this
of
stupid team. We have a week 5 bye week
Chargers
again.
and
You
the
know,
Chiefs, and it comes your way next
Justin
on
Herbert, man.
Madden
Like I
Football.
really want him to do better. Yeah. So let's have a good time though. You know what I'm saying? We're just doing this little Madden show, making our way to the season. 1 week at a time. It's not going to be, like I said, we built a team, and I could just simulate all the way to the playoffs or whatever like that, you know, but it's not fun to do that, you know, so yeah. Envy just says, oh, I just left the guilty as charged, and I've been itching to watch some Madden. Hey, well, it's cool, man. Like I said, I'll be perfectly honest, like I said, I am not necessarily good at this game. I've been trying to, simulate the game in the franchise mode. Third down alert. Take control. Keep the drive alive. Don't worry about that. You know, like I said, I just do this most of the time. Oh, we got a red zone here. I'm gonna give it a shot. I'm gonna give it a shot right away, guys. Let's do it. May as well. I'll do red zone moments. That's what I'll do. Oh, here we go. Power. Oh, let's go. Oh, okay. This is 1st and 20. So yeah, I probably should have waited a little bit here. Let's do it.
Back to the ground. It's Kamara.
There you go.
The 15 down to the 14-yard line. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Here we go. Let's try a pass. You know, I'm not too great at those passes, but let's throw to Bradfield.
A lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have
Dang.
great
See,
leverage.
I don't get that.
Easily blocked and turned to
Terrible.
the side.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Here you go. Play type. Run. Give me a run. There you
They'll need 5 on this
run to the
play
outside.
move the sticks. On 3rd down, here's Kamara.
go. No! Dang it.
Gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down.
I know the speed is
Ah,
a hallmark
dang
of
it.
today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense
Chiefs. Oh yeah, that's right. The Chiefs are 1-3 this season.
set the edge.
I was a little bit too close to the edge guy there. Oh, shoot. Okay, I don't know how to do this.
Try the field goal. From the right hash,
Press
that's a
for accuracy.
31-yard attempt.
No, shoot, man.
That is no good.
See, I'm so terrible at this game. Oh, jeez, I'm so bad.
That's nothing more than a lack of
I know I should have taken the points. I'm sorry, Envy, but yeah, I'm just horrible. I'm like I said, I'm like
Kansas City taking the
my
field
reaction
for their
times,
second
man,
drive.
just so bad. See, this is why I don't. Continue to the next moment. I'm terrible. Yeah. I know, oof, right? Okay, so yeah, so like I said, that's probably a big bad for me for this thing. Okay, it's a field goal. Let them get it. So like I said, let's let them continue. Oh, they scored. Let's let my guys continue. Like I don't want to do it myself because 4th down alert. Keep the drive alive. What is this? Hang on a sec. Let me hide my camera real quick. Oh, it's 4th and 1. I could do that. Let's do that. I can get myself a yard. Oh, this is right there. This is right in end zone too. Okay, this is it. This is it, guys. Ready.
Now they'll bring one of their tight ends in motion right. They run. It's Kamara.
Ah! Shoot. I didn't get it. Gosh. Oh, man, I'm so bad. Yeah, we lose together, we learn together. That's right. No, it's not losing, it's just learning. Oh, my gosh. Can I go back? Can I redo that? Can I redo that? No, I can't. I can't. All right. I'm pretty sure we're going to lose this game. Oh, hang on a second. What's going on? Hold up. Super Sim. Here you go. There you go. All right. Okay. We're losing. We're losing for sure now. Yeah, because we're 3 scores behind. Oh, goodness gracious. Okay, we're in the 4th quarter now, though. So we're skipping it. Ugh, yeah, we lost this game for sure. All right, skips. Yep. Okay. Dang it, man. Okay, so we're the slump busters for the Chiefs so far. So that's all right. We'll keep moving forward. We're just trying, like I said, I should have never picked up the sticks and tried to play those things, So, guys, just like I'm saying, I'm not that great at it. But I was feeling good. I was feeling a little bit more confident because of the practice that I had with that run game there, So yeah. Yeah, the game's over on that one, Miguel. Sorry. But it was good though. We had one good run with Alvin Kamara, so it's all right. I think as you typed that, it was basically over. So yeah. Okay, so we are now under 500, and the Chiefs are but we were about the same as the Chiefs now, 2-3. So going into the bye week, that ain't good. So all right, no bueno. Okay, so let's just keep it moving though. Keep it tight. Keep it moving forward. Yeah, we good. Okay, so let's advance the week into the bye week. What do we do with the bye week? What happens with the bye week here? Yeah. So if I was a better player, I'd just what do I do here? What do I do? Weekly strategy? There's no strategy, So we just I still practice? Yes, I do still do the practices and stuff. Okay, so let's just since this is a bye week, I'm just gonna do the start the training. Yep, and let it auto play. Yeah, we need 2 and I think honestly, yeah, Miguel, I think there is gonna be 2 bye weeks. The coming and the upcoming season. I think we are gonna have one at the beginning of the season. No more than 4 to 8 games, or maybe 4 to 6 game bye weeks for, I don't know, so maybe 4 to 8 weeks, and then the second one will be the last, from the 15th week to maybe the 12th or something like that. I think there definitely should be some kind of gap between them. So yeah. Hey, we got Thule going up here. Let's make him more of a speed rusher. Get him a little faster. Yeah. You know what, Miguel? I think slow feet don't eat could be the pickleball style shirt that we make too. Whatever, softball shirt. The softball style shirt. That could be what we end up making it. As our softball shirt for the Bolt Bros. It'll say "Slow feet don't eat" on it. Yeah, that'd be awesome. I'm down for that. That'd be cool. We got Chiefs again? What the heck is this? What the hell is even this? Back-to-back Chiefs? Oh, goodness gracious. This is stupid. Hey. All right, but now we at home, though, now. So, okay. Let's see what happens. Okay, we need 5 bye weeks because he loves the Chargers football. Extend it out, pause, make it last, pause. Hey, that's not a bad idea, How about play 2 games, off 1. Play 2 games, off 1, How about that? Tickle my pickleball shirt. Nice. Shift our focus to the Chiefs. What do we find in the film study? Our secondary is going to have a hard time against their quarterback. Yeah. Okay, so we need to kind of change that up. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to Thule taking the next step too. Yeah, he's going to be the starter. So that'll be fantastic. Yeah, over Bosa, you know, so that'll be great. So Mac and Thule, nice. Excited for that. Our quarterbacks need to focus, be focusing on zone coverage. That's right. Yes, sir. We need that zone coverage. Yeah. Yes, sir. Top 2 cornerbacks were really 5+5 boost on zone. That's good. I'm all about the zone. Honestly, like I do like the bump and run kind of stuff, you know, but zone is where it's at, you know. All right, so let's do the storyline here. I'm saying. We'd like to get your take on how successful play calling's been this season. I'm terrible at play calling. Let's focus on defense. Yeah. Which stat are we talking about here? What you want, huh? What you want? Defense, red zone success. Lower than 2 red zone touchdowns per, yeah. Lower. That's right. 2 or less. There you go. Our players appreciate you knowing the analytics. That's right. Hey, I've earned 7 staff points for that. Let's go. Okay, let's get this going here. And okay, so his middle is still where it's at. So go back. Hang on a sec. I'm gonna protect the middle. Protect the mid. Okay, and then where are they weak? They want to do run, inside runs. All right. Outside run, blocking inside. Slower DB. Well, you know what? I mean, here's the bottom line: is that we I'm better at running anyway, so let's just do that. Let's just do that. You know what I'm saying? We need to nickname Thule Chief, and then when Thule and Khalil are rushing, we call it Mac and Chief. Ooh, nice. And that shit gonna be cheesy. But that's how the Chargers gonna get the chat. Oh, that's what's up, man. I like that. That's awesome, Mighty. Hey, welcome to the chat, man. How you doing? I hope you're having a good week. This coaching staff is Gib on traits. They know they're looking at how they fit. Hand. Yep, that's what's up. Motor Records, what's up, my man? How you doing? Yup. Big on traits. That's right. Yeah. So I'm gonna do the run. What is that? Blitz counter? No. Yeah, we'll just keep it to the running on the inside. We'll give a boost to there. Okay. And so it's extra. Yeah, like I said. All right, let's just work on some stuff here. Oh no, I don't want 300 pass yards as a team. I want rushing yards. I'll focus on rushing a little bit more here. Okay. Well, 200 yards is a lot. Can I get maybe just let's see, 5+ rushing touchdowns? So like I think if I do a few rushing touchdowns, allow 2 or less, pass 2+, get 1 interception. Let's see. I want to try and get some sacks. Maybe just get some sacks. There you go. That'd be good. All right. Okay, so, I'm just going to do... Should I just do the auto train? Nah, I want to... Let's do some J.K. Dobbins stuff real quick. Chargers fans have some burning questions. Who are we going to do now that Joey Bosa is gone? Is gonorrhea? We're gonna roll. We got Thule, man. I think Thule's gonna be the guy. Get that block. Get that block. Here you go. Ooh. There you go, baby. Let's go. Get that block, boy. Yes, sir. Let's go. Hey, that pop-up tent is what I got. Nice. See, I'm really good at practice here. I don't know why I suck so much at in the actual game. Oh, I got ahead of our blocker. There you go. There you go, Matlock. I read the safeties first. Single high safety. I'm always throwing it downfield, opposite the single high. Okay. I think that's what they do most of the time too, though, right? I mean, that's typically what the quarterbacks do. You know, like, hey, if there's two safeties up top, you know, like, all right, I guess we're gonna run it. You know, if there's one, okay, we're throwing it to the opposite side. Yeah, you never want to do a single high safety against like freaking these elite quarterbacks. You know, like it's like crazy. There you go. There you go, baby. Tex McBoo, I would say, I would bet that Keenan has a handshake deal. They don't want to sign him because of comp pick formulas. Free agencies signed after the draft don't count. You know, that's not a bad idea. That is actually a really good idea for sure. Yeah, that's not a bad idea at all. I would love that. I would love that. We already got gold. Let's see how many more points I can get. Oh, man. Yeah, I mean, Keenan Allen back to the Chargers would be so freaking good. I hope we also sign J.K. back, too. You know, like, I mean, I don't know why they haven't re-signed him. I know it's probably because he wants a lot more money, you know? And he probably wants a big, fat contract, too. You guys want the Chargers to draft first. First round. Okay, yeah, good question. First round, I want an edge, honestly. I think getting an edge would be good, because especially because we're gonna lose, or we're gonna let Chris Rump go as well. There you go. Can I beat my score last time? I think it was 102 last time. Yeah, I beat my score last time. 119. There you go. Yeah, like for me, I really want an edge rusher, I think, and if we can get someone in the first round, that'd be fan-freaking-tastic, you know. So I would like I said, I want. It's gonna be probably something in the trenches, I would say. So we'll keep that in mind, right? So, yeah. And honestly, guys, by the way, I do these things because I think you do get more experience if you do these as opposed to just doing the auto stuff. So, so that's kind of what we got going on here. Didn't sign JK. I don't know. I don't think he has signed with anyone. I hope he hasn't signed with the Steelers. That'd make me mad. That would make me pretty sad today. That would be some sad news, man. Let's go, Kyle. Did your day go? How did your day go? Did you take a walk today? Dinner good? Yeah, man, my day was pretty good. Yeah, I honestly I haven't even eaten dinner yet. I should have before the show, but I totally forgot. I was you know, kind of catching up on some of the news. I was kind of making my notes for like the stuff that I made in the first hour and stuff. So I did not actually get to do too much. So, all right, let's see if I can do these catching stuff. I honestly realize this is that like, I need to practice more for the thing. So I need to practice the throwing though. Intercepted? Really? What the heck? Why are you so slow, dude? There you go. Beat you that time. Too bad. See, I'm not great at this part. I got the bronze. Little hook route. Do a little hook route. Okay. Terrible. See, I'm just not great at like controlling the pass. It's too much, you know. So, but yeah, like I didn't really do too much today. I mean, I've been studying a lot, like for my upcoming position, and I did like some testing for it, you know. So it was good. But yeah, that was good. But you know, like it's honestly been such nice weather. I may actually, you know what? That's actually a really good idea. You know what? I think I might actually end up doing is, you know, go. There's a lake, little lake right near my place, and so I may actually just get on a bike and just kind of run around it, you know, one of these days, and just kind of like, you know what, I'm just gonna try and have a good time today, you know, just relax, you know, just kind of, you know, see what's going on and just enjoy the weather, you know. Okay, so let's see. Oh, got some upgraded players. Let's see what's happening. Yeah. My study, it's just myself. I study by myself. Like I mean, honestly, I kind of like, I listen to some like lectures and stuff like that, you know, like while I'm playing games. Not Madden. I play like, you know, some other games that I can just kind of turn my mind off on, you know. And I just sit there and listen to them. But then like after I listen to a few, then I try to take a practice exam. So that way I you know, get my skills up and stuff. So yeah, it's pretty solid. But okay, so let's play this thing. I'm gonna let the computer control a lot more this time, and hopefully we actually end up getting. Hang on, let me double check. Can I? I don't think I can. I don't think I have enough. What's auto subs? What does that mean? That's weird. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that is. But yeah, like, I mean, it's not a bad idea to do that, you know, like, so like you should, you know, relax a little bit, you know, go have some fun. Kyle, you worked in the movie industry. What is your opinion on the movie Wicked? Too much CGI, or is it okay? Do you work on movies like that before? That's a great question there, Grandizer. Thank you so much for asking that. So yeah, I worked on the movies industry. Like, I did mostly TV shows, to be honest. But I'll say this too. First and foremost, like, I'm not a huge musicals fan. I don't really enjoy all that singing and dancing kind of things going on, you know. So I would say, like, yeah, it's definitely not for me, you know. And firstly, like, I'll say, talk about the story like that, you know. So like the Wicked story, I think, is a story that doesn't need to be told, you know. Bottom line, I know a lot of people will probably, you know, those theater people will probably rip my head off on that, you know, but I'm not a theater person or whatever. So, but it's a story that doesn't need to be told, because, like, you know, she's the Wicked Witch of the West. I don't care about why she's wicked, or if she's actually good, or if she's just misunderstood or whatever like that. None of that matters to me. I don't care. You know, she's the villain, and I believe that there's some cases that just there just needs to be a villain, and that the witch fits the role, first and foremost on that, you know. And, you know, so I'll say that. So, like, okay, fine, whatever, just get rid of it, you know, just be over with it, you know. So, and then as far as, like, it goes with the CGI, like, look, honestly, that's just the way it is these days. You know, you gotta accept all the CGI. You know, like, yes, it's not easy. Well, not easy to accept it all, but all the time or whatever. But the CGI is just like, it's going crazy all the time these days. You know, it's like we just, you know, it's a tool for the movies to be something, you know. So it's there. It's there to stay, and it's going to be around forever, you know. But it was, yeah, like I said, like I'm fine with it there, you know. But I'll say this though too, it's like in my experience, the best way to have CGI in a movie is to mix the practical with the CGI. So you have something physically there for the actors to act against, but you have the CGI there to sell it to the audience, you know, and to make it better, you know. So so I can't really say that I did too much of movies like that, though. Because I didn't really work on movies so much. I mean, the movies that I worked on mostly were actually Hallmark movies. So, but they were fantastic. I loved them. They were awesome to work with and stuff. So, and so those Hallmark Christmas movies, I did a lot of those. And to be honest, actually, you'd be surprised to know, but there's a ton of CGI that goes into those as well. Not like Wicked level, you know, but like a lot of just like, oh, fixing signs here, fixing, you know, making snow there, or like you're kind of expanding the scenes and stuff like that, you know. But it's actually like way more in depth than you might think. So yeah. Anyways, but yeah, so like I said, but I'm totally out of the industry now. I have no desire to ever go back to it and you know, like, or work on other people's projects, you know, or their passion projects and stuff like that, you know. So I'm just like, yeah, I'm good. I don't really, not really interested to make a you know, work on stuff so much. I mean, if I do, if anything, it would just be really small projects, something like just you know what, may as well just, you know, like. But to be honest, I enjoy doing this way more than I ever did doing my job. I enjoy just sitting here chatting with you guys, whatever, just kind of goofing off at night, you know, just just having a good time. They're going for it on 4th down, make the stop. Sure. Let's do it. Okay, this is probably the last play of the game here, probably. So what do they got? Hang on a second. Let's hide my camera real quick. 4th and 6. Okay, so they got to do a little bit. Okay. All right, here we go.
Oh, they're changing this at the line.
Okay, baby.
Now Mahomes got to have this one.
Get the sack. Get the he got the first. Because I'm terrible.
And they will get the conversion on.
Whatever happened to those Hallmark movies? Or something like that.
So this one's over. It's in the win column.
Yeah, I missed it. I missed it up. My bad, guys. What happened to all those Hallmark movies, TV series? Did they ever all run their course or run out of stories? No, dude. So they're never gonna run out of those Hallmark movies. Just once. I know, Bolt. I think just once, please. Eventually, I'll do good. Eventually, you know. But no, see, that was see, I let the computer do its thing, run its course, so that made it work. That made it work this time. Yeah. So those Hallmark movies, like, no, they're never going to run out of Hallmark movies or material, you know, because all they have to do is just like, it's literally so cookie cutter, bro. It's like I tell you, you can take any Hallmark movie script and basically just change the names, change the locations, and maybe just change one or two circumstances, and then you're good. You got them. You know, like it's, you got the movie, and you know, ready to go. You know, that's it, man. It is not that difficult to make that stuff happen. So, so I would just say, it's like, look, they're never gonna end. You know, so you just keep it going. You just keep it going like that. You know. He's a linebacker guru. The boost play recognition for outside and middle linebackers. Let's go. Oh, that's already. That's right. There you go. Yeah. I want my defense to be better. I want my defense to get better. Okay, so we good. Let's just go into next week, baby. It looks like we got Colts next. Chiefs make me want to vomit too, man. I hear you there. Kyle, you're the best. I appreciate you so much. Thank you for sharing. Yeah, man. Hey, Bowline, thank you so much, man. I appreciate you, man. So, we just, like I said, I like to just have a good time with you guys. Like, I mean, yes, I try to keep it personal, like we just have a good time and just chat and stuff. But man, I'm glad you enjoy it too, because I enjoy being here with you guys too. So, like obviously we don't get like thousands of views on these videos or whatever like that, but I have a good time. It's just fun. Let's see, what are they saying? Though almost my way through the season and I'm not involved, I need more touches, or maybe I don't belong here. Oh shoot. Well, let's get you more touches this week. Let's go, baby. I don't want to. I don't just want catches. I want some carries too. Wait, what? Wait, what? He wants a running back too? That's right. Give me the ball, coach. Dang. How many touches can you get me this week? Yeah. All right, sure. 6 catches and 4 rushes. Yeah. But you need to do your part and catch the ball, baby. Love it. Hope you can get through. Hope you can come through, coach. You promise your wide receivers you can get him 6 catches and 4 carries. Oh my gosh, it's a lot. It's a lot of jet sweeps. Really, we doing that? Jeez, this is gonna be tough. All right, sounds good. Okay, weekly strategy. Let's do our thing. You know what I'm saying? Look, the Chargers just lay smackdown on Mahomes this season for my mental. Please do, right? Yes, that's what we want. Why the heck would we want to defend the mid when that is their strengths? I want to protect them where they are strong. No, I don't want to defend a deep pass. There you go. I want to defend a short pass. There you go. Okay, let's do that. Okay. All right, so where is the best that we can do here? Better short routes. Let's go with. Yeah, I'll keep it short. Okay, let's do our thing here. Legend. Wait for it. Terry. Nice. Thanks, bro. Yeah, okay, so like I said, I got to try and get better at this pass game stuff, Wide receiver battle on the move. Let's try and get that. Roswell, New Mexico in the house. Let's go. How you doing, man? Give you some lasers for the aliens. Where's my lasers? There, right there. Okay. I tried to get that 400, dang it. Come on now. Kyle, my life played out more like between 500 Days of Summer and The Last American Virgin. Not a happy ending. Oof. I'm sorry to hear that, bro. Yeah, man. I'm sorry. Hey, man. Well, you know what? I'm glad you're here. Don't worry about everything outside. Let's just have a good time. Just relax. Hopefully this is a safe refuge for you. Because we like to keep things casual here. We like to keep things fun and loose, So, just take it easy. Just lean back. Don't let your worries kind of go away. And just have a good time. Saying. Because we all family here, and I appreciate you for joining us. Like I said, because we don't have a whole lot of people that join here. And so when the people that do, join us, hey, we make it fun. We keep it light. So I appreciate all y'all for coming and chatting with me and stuff like that. Making a fool of myself with these Madden things, you know. So yeah. But like I said, appreciate you for showing up every week after week, you know. So I think though my wife just got home from a little activity and stuff like that, you know. So I will probably have to let you guys go in a little bit here. I'll get one more game in. I probably just talked a little bit too long on the chit chat and stuff, you know what I'm saying? Do you know what I like about the Chiefs? Nothing, right? Nothing. I like seeing Patrick Mahomes crying. That's right. Nothing. That's right. Sit back, relax, enjoy the ride. There are plenty other, you know, and probably have it better than others. Yeah, it's like sit back. There are plenty of other things that are better than, and you probably have it better than others. So don't give up. You know that's a great point there, Miguel. You know, a lot of times we all take our own lives for granted. You know, like I mean, we all sit back and realize he's like, you know what, I got 10 fingers, 10 toes, 2 legs, and 2 arms. And, you know, we are able to do so many different things with our life that some other people can't, you know? And we all take the fact that we wake up with all those things for granted, you know? Oh, this one's a little bit tougher here, you know? So, yeah. So, let's see. Let's make this happen. There you go. So the question: did you ever write a script or co-write a script for the Hallmark Channel or a story? You know, no, I've never actually written the script. I've never been that high up and stuff like that, you know. But I might want to do that for an experiment one of these days, you know. Like, why the heck not, you know? Because like honestly, it's not a bad. I mean. Writing a script is great. I mean, if you can write a script and like, you know, you sell your script to a production studio, that's easily a good $50,000 right there, you know, probably. But obviously you have to, you know, get in the room still. Yeah, you still got to get in that room, you know. So, and that's the hardest part, you know, getting into the room to sell the script to a studio, you know. Really, it's not easy. Yeah. So like, I mean, you gotta obviously know a bunch of people, and you gotta just know, you know, how to properly sell it and write it. You know, like I mean, let's go down. Okay. But yeah, I mean, I've written one script in my life, and I wish that I could actually like find it. I wrote it in high school though. And it was, I may kind of want to rewrite it, to be honest. It'd be really fun. Okay, I got one more shot at this. Here, hang on a sec. Got one more shot. One more shot. Nope, I'm not going to make it. Yeah. And the script was a little bit like, how would I say? It was like Half-Baked meets Sesame Street. I don't know if it was Sesame. It wasn't. No, I wouldn't say Sesame meets Barney. More like, you know, Half-Baked meets Barney. So if you can think about that, it's actually pretty fun, you know. So like but you know, each one of them was all like kind of like doing stuff. Obviously, you know, they're all doing drugs and stuff like that, you know. But like they all had their own like kind of drugs of choice or whatever like that. But they would have party every weekends kind of thing like that, you know. It was a pretty funny script, I thought, you know, but like, man, I literally wrote it in like 1 week. Because I was like, oh shit. And I was like, I gotta finish this script. And I you know, probably had like maybe 10 pages done at the time. And I just like, you know, just slammed some like energy drinks, whatever, one night and just freaking started typing, just you know, like, and I got through like, you know, 100 pages in like, you know, maybe 2 days. So that was freaking cool. But hey, but I wish, like I said, I wish I could find it. Like there's, you know, but it's in high school. I'm pretty sure that computer that it was on is long gone by now. Probably in some like, you know, freaking scrap heap or something like that. You know, like I mean, it probably had like a, you know, this was like in 2002 or something like that. You know, so it probably had like a 100 megabyte or maybe a 1 gigabyte hard drive or something like that on it, you know, so it was like nothing. Yeah. Kyle, I always toyed with 4 or 5 stories, either for a movie, even an AV world. So look, I'll tell you this. When it comes to script writing, don't freaking try to reinvent the wheel. That's the bottom line. It's like, look, there are... I perfectly admit the greatest story has already been told. And that's the story of Jesus Christ, like a savior type thing, you know? That story's already been told. I believe that's 100% the greatest story. Or even the Odyssey. You can say, like, Homer's The Odyssey. That's probably one of the greatest stories that's ever been told. And if you can take, like, either one of those 2 stories and recreate it in your own way, give it your own flavor, whatever, but put your own, like, kind of spin to it, you know, you'll be able to get your story produced. I believe it, you know. But actually, I'll just perfectly honest right now, though. Like, I say that with a caveat that today's world, I mean, one of the biggest reasons why I got out of the movie industry is that productions are down like almost 50%. Everything's like skeleton crew. Ever since the strikes from 2023 into 2024, industry has been crap. It's been awful, you know. Well, I mean, look, Bolt Lightning. It's the thing, Jesus redo. Guess what that is? That's the Matrix. You know, he's the one. You know, he's the savior. You know, so like if you can retell that kind of story with your own spin to it, with your own universe that you build, you're off to the races. You know, because that's what audiences want. And the biggest thing too is another reason why I left is that Hollywood was going way too crazy with all this like weird story stuff, you know. Like, I mean, they're not telling stories that I really personally agree with anymore, you know. So I'm like, yeah, I'm just done. Like, you know, there's nothing here that I really want to make anymore, you know. So I'm just not really interested, you know. So let's see. Granted, a story about Travis fans who goes back in time and is able to change the future of the Chargers for the 49ers Super Bowl by able to tell the coach, yeah, you will lose, so change up the game. Yeah, maybe. That'd be cool. Yeah. That's actually kind of an interesting idea there. You're like, so make a little movie about a guy who goes back in time to make his football team starts winning some more. That'd be fun. I would change it every year that have been in the Super Bowl and the Chargers Super Bowl champs. Yeah. Hey, Kyle, keep up the good work, man. What's up, Tex? Yeah, gotta go. Good night, man. Yeah, all right, good. Have a good one. Let's make it sad. Okay, Chargers up ahead, baby. 7-0. Let's go. Is there a TV series that you wish you could have wrote a script for? Mine, The Rockford Files, 1970s. You know, really. Just for the fact that you know that Jim Harbaugh was watching your show, that'd be pretty epic, right? Jesus Christ Superstar or The Last Temptation of Christ. I haven't watched either one of those, to be honest. I watched The Passion of the Christ. I love that one. That was fantastic, you know. But you know, I'll be perfectly honest. I've been watching a lot of the Chosen. The reason why I like that show and why I think that show is actually really good is because it's not just telling the Bible story. It's giving you the story of Jesus through the experiences of the apostles. And there you go, baby. We won, baby. Hey, you know what? I'm gonna give us a little good thing right now. Yeah, that's all right. Hey, I don't have the cannon ready yet, but all right, guys, we bolted up. Let's do it, baby. And go. Yeah, we got the dub against the Colts, baby. We should have been doing that earlier. Yeah. So that's a good question. It's like, you know, so I did once upon a time do a experiment where I decided to make a script for myself. So to be honest, like here's one of the thoughts that you do. Like if you ever want a job in the industry to be a writer somewhere, you got to write a story. You write a script for a show that already exists. So like you write a Simpsons episode but then you send it to, say, like Family Guy, or you send it to NCIS or something like that, or you send it to, what do you want? I don't know. What other show? It's like, it's like, but you send that script that you wrote to the show that you want to work for, like kind of like that's like your resume. And once you do that, then you'll be able to earn a bit of chops or whatever like that, from them, but never send it to the actual show, because like there's nothing worse than sending a script to somebody who already knows, they know all their characters hand over fist, back of their palm, and kind of thing like that, so you never want to do that, so you would want to like write a script, but biggest thing is just keep writing. Write scripts for other shows all the time or whatever like that, until like, and then you get yourself, notable enough to be able to eventually have your own movie, so yeah, that's kind of what you got to do. So that's one thought. So like, you didn't give me the touches and promise as a leader. I hold you accountable. You'll be unhappy. Not funny, coach. Actually, I'm giving you one more shot. By the end of the season, I better have 100 catches and 20 rush attempts. Time to focus the offense around me. And what if that doesn't happen? You don't want to find out. Amari wants 100. Yeah, that's crazy. You know what? Maybe I should just cut him then. It's Amari Cooper. Whatever, dude. Hey. Whatever, dude. Oh, wait. Okay, wait. What can I get? It says I can get something. Let's make our defense a little bit more. I'm just working on some defense a little bit here. What does this do? Physical. Boost physical. I don't know. I don't know if I can or not. I don't know what it is. So it's all good. It's all good. All right. Okay. Well, I think that's it for playing the game. So we got through a couple of games. Wait, where are we at now? We are now. Hang on. We are sitting at 4-3 now, so that's good. That's good. All right, that's a good place to stop. Well, let's just do this. A little advance the week real quick. Then next week, yeah. So I'm not I'm not an actor, but what's his name is the younger guy that does the show. He is an actor. He hasn't been on in a while though. I think he kind of just fell off a little bit. What's his name? Shoot. Yeah, he was doing good though. He was going like crazy, getting a whole ton of followers and stuff all the time. Yeah. So let's get back into the game here.
Bolt Bros.
All right, guys. Well, so it's been fun. This has been a good week, I think. So we went 2 for 3 for tonight's session, which is great. I'm excited about that. So our team is actually starting to get better and better. So yeah. So let's just kind of just recap a little bit what we talked about though. So it's great to see that the Chargers actually, they're not winning the free or the off season so much, but I think that's actually a good thing. It kind of lets them fly a little bit under the radar. But I think though too is that like I do believe that the Vikings are top dog right now, and they are currently winning the off season, and they have the biggest chance of potentially winning all the they have a chance of going all the way this year, because of all the money that they've been spending and actually building their team. So I think that they would be the team to look out for, and that would be fantastic. Like I said, I would love to see Vikings in the Super Bowl, and unless they're winning or playing against the Chargers, I would love to see them win. So, but I would love the Chargers there. And, biggest thing, too, is, I feel like the Chargers, they still got a little bit of work to do. And, I think that might be right. There may be a handshake deal for Keenan Allen. And if there is a handshake deal for him to come into the team after the draft, that'd be fan-freaking-tastic. And I would love to see that for sure. Have him close out his career as a Charger just like Mike Williams might. I hope so. But we'll see. We'll see how things shake out. But overall right now, because of how the Chargers are, I think we're a power rankings of 9 for the season. So that'll be fan-freaking-tastic to see what we do. I think we have a chance of winning 12 games this year instead of 11 because we'll have a slight improvement for sure by having at least 2 good receivers, not just one in Lad McConkey, So, but anyways, guys, I appreciate you guys for coming out, and we will have a wonderful, wonderful week. We will. Oh, so just so you guys know, I will not be here next week. Actually, I'm going on a trip. And I will not have access to doing the Madden thing or anything like that, So, but I may shoot a little video and just be like, wish all of you guys well, and just say something about you, or just make a quick little video and just shoot it and just post it up there for you guys. But I'm excited though for the upcoming season. I'll see you guys again in 2 weeks, and we'll have a wonderful, wonderful time. So. As always, guys, I'll see you guys in the next one. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe the video. But, Bolt Bros, let's go.
Hey, what's up? Cameron Dick here watching Bolt Bros podcast. Let's go.
Charged up, Bolt Bros on the night.